Hello and welcome to today's episode of I Have an Addiction. I'm just in denial about it. I'm sure you see that I have plenty of strifes. I've got an AK strife, I got an AR strife, I even made a strife out that looks like a bolter from Warhammer 40k. Well, what if I told you I got another strife? Let's do a review on this thing, shall we? Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Oh, I want to see the FPS. Oh, I want to see this. Oh, I want to see that. Well, the thing is, this is a strife. It's mechanically a strife. You rev it, you pull the trigger, a thing pusher pushes a dart into flywheels, they go down the barrel, and it shoots the same velocity as just a standard strife. It's a strife with more plastic. Like, there's nothing super substantial about the performance that's different, and the main reason that you would buy this instead of this is because you want to know about the ergonomics, and you kind of like the bullpuck ergonomics. So we're going to test that because that's a thing that we can measure, and we can definitely detect certain ergonomic problems. So let's go over the ergonomics, right? Where's the point of balance on this thing? Here. It's pretty much right around where your trigger is. So this thing is extremely easy to point. And it's not overly front heavy like a lot of blasters are. How thin is it? Well, this bit here is the thickest bit. And it's really not very big. It's about as wide as the strife, but it's also taller. So, and it's not really top heavy because the batteries are all down low here. What does the rev trigger feel like? Strife-like. How heavy is the trigger pull? Well, it's kind of heavy for a strife, but it's very snappy and gives you good tactile feedback. How long is it? About as long as my AK strife. Just a little bit shorter, actually. This is a worker folding triangle stock with a worker AKS-74U kit. So it's actually just a bit shorter than my present AK carbine. What does it come with? It comes with this. This is not a real ammo counter. I know there's been a video of an ME40 with an ammo counter, but that was a mod. So don't keep on saying, oh, that's what this is. And what else is there? There's this particular jam door, which is monstrous. This jam door is huge, so you can literally feed darts in the back very easily, like this. Yeah, you can top off mags on the go with this thing, which is a big deal because normally you'd want to have your grip like this if you're trying to reload a bullpup, right? My hand is so big that even with this I can barely get it there. Normally I'd have to go, let's grab a 22 rounder actually to show you what the problem with that is. Normally on this blaster you'd want to use something like a 22 round magazine. It's nice and compact, is close to your body, and gives you good capacity. To actually get it out, oh, would you look at that? I had to do this number to pull the mag out. So you'd have to pull on it with one hand, have another to push it there to do it comfortably. And the problem, it's not really a problem, but the magazine is tight, so this doesn't just drop free. So to make the magazine drop free, you have to do a whole number like this. Do the thing. I did the thing. So you can see it takes quite a lot of force, and when it does happen, it sends the mag flying to the side, and obviously that's not good. You have someone over there. It's not good for your mag's long-term health. And also, because I'm doing it on camera, I'm not very good at it. It's not very reliable. Come on. I flipped the thing. There we go. And I hit the leg of my camera. Lovely. So that's the problem here. Flipping the mag out. It's very rough on your mags. It's very rough overall. It can smack somebody. And also it takes quite a bit to flip the mag out like that. To angle the blaster up just perfectly for that. But we haven't yet seen how good it is to shoot around corners and shoot over cover or anything like that, so let's go do that now. MA40, how much of me will I expose to this guy? How much will I expose shooting Puppermaker? Notice how far I have to extend my arm out here, because I can't put my arm through the stock. Let's compare that to the Strife. This is my bolter Strife. It's just a standard stock Strife with the locks removed. No other modifications apart from the aesthetic ones. This that's a jam. So as you can see, for corners, the ergonomics of something like this will definitely be better, but if you're buying an MA40, you're buying it for the aesthetics and not really always for the ergonomics. In fact, the most ergonomic thing about the MA40 is holding it up to your shoulder like this, using it as an infantry rifle, apart from when you want to remove the magazine. Case in point. The only mag that drops free with this is the one that it came with, which is really, really loose in there. So you can just drop this one. But it's this weird proprietary cancerous mag that tries to look game accurate and therefore doesn't work in everything, which is a bit of a problem. Also, you can't use drums with this. Like, drums with this would be ridiculous, especially a 50 rounder. But you'd have to modify the mag well, which is my #1 problem and probably the main problem with this blaster. Why Hasbro didn't just sand a little bit of this down, I don't know, or make it just slightly bigger so that any magazine will just fall out. Try it with a 10. See if the 10 will just fall out. Nope. 10 is even more firm and stuck in there. So it just takes a lot of force. Still, I'm going to have to get to sanding this, but overall, it's lightweight. It's very, very nice to actually control. I mean, it does force you to expose a bit of yourself if you're going around a corner. But overall, the ergonomics are actually really nice. The grip feels good, the front end feels good, it's nice and balanced. You got a giant loading gate in here if you want to use it like that. Overall, I would still recommend the MA40, even though I will have to caveat that with sand out the mag. Well, it's for your own sanity.